It starts with something called cognitive elaboration. When an intelligent person thinks about a goal, their brain doesn't just see the end result. It maps out every route, every obstacle, every possible failure, every variable. While someone else is already taking their first step, the intelligent person is still in their head, running simulations, refining the plan, waiting for the perfect moment to start. That moment never comes, because the brain keeps finding more to think about. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Research from New York University found that simply telling someone about your goals produces a measurable hit of dopamine, the same dopamine your brain is supposed to release when you actually achieve something. So for highly verbal, highly social intelligent people, talking about the dream feels almost as rewarding as living it. Without realizing it, they've been getting paid in dopamine for years for doing nothing. But that's only half of it. There's another force at work called upper limiting. Psychologist Gay Hendricks identified this pattern after decades of working with high performers. The moment someone gets genuinely close to something meaningful, a breakthrough, a big opportunity, real momentum, something inside them self-sabotages. They get sick, they start a fight, they lose focus. They suddenly discover 17 other things that need their attention first. It's not random. It's the brain protecting a deeply held belief that they don't actually deserve to succeed, or that success will change them in ways they fear, or that failure at that level, after all that talk, would be too humiliating to survive. So, the brain pulls the handbrake every single time. And this is why intelligent people specifically struggle with this more than others, because they're creative enough to make the excuse sound completely reasonable. They can construct an argument for why now isn't the right time that would convince almost anyone, including themselves. The procrastination looks like preparation. The avoidance looks like perfectionism. The fear looks like strategy. And nobody, not even them, can see the difference. So, what actually breaks the cycle? Not motivation. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings are unreliable. Not inspiration. Not the right circumstances finally aligning. The only thing that consistently works is shrinking the first step until the brain has nothing left to fear. Not start the business, start one email, not get fit, put on the shoes, not write the book, write one paragraph. Because the brain that is terrified of a giant leap will barely notice a small shuffle forward. And small shuffles, repeated daily, become the kind of progress that compounds into something unrecognizable within a year. The most dangerous thing about intelligence is that it gives you the tools to build a perfect prison and convince yourself it's a palace. The way out isn't thinking harder, it's acting smaller, and then doing it again tomorrow.